gotta learn to smile first thing in the morning. I really do. Good morning. It is Thursday, October 16th, 2025. And you are watching Boogie with the Bull Thursday morning caffeine. And I am Dave Goldman. I'm going to grab my phone and I'm going to also grab this one and make sure it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Yep, it's doing its magic. So we're live on the Dave Goldman profile with a live chat, and we're live on the Boogie with the Bull YouTube channel. But right now, what we're going to do is a quick Xander Gibb Memorial rehearsal. We're going to go over here, make sure we're live, which we are. We're going to find the post. There it is. We got one chair already. We're going to go to groups. And what we're going to do is just like Xander used to do, we're going to tell you where we're sending it this morning. Red Patriots for America, you've got it. We Need Patriots, you got it. Donald Trump, you have it. The Red MAGA Nation, you have it. Boogie with the Bull Uncensored, one of my favorite groups, you have it. MAGA News Nation, you've got it. Conservative Freedom Defenders, you've got it. United Patriotic News, you've got it. American Regulators, you've got it. Conservative Patriots, fans of Ephraim Fischbacher, one of my favorite groups on Facebook. And there we've reached 10 groups that we can send it to, and we're going to send it to those 10 this morning and see what happens. We're in day 365, as I like to call it, of the Schumer shutdown. And possibly no relief in sight. So I think it's time for President Trump, as he's hinted, to take money that has already been allocated and is already there from where he doesn't want a program to transfer it to where he does want a program and fund things that way. The most important thing I hope he funds is paychecks for government employees and for military personnel. And as far as I'm concerned, military personnel includes ICE, and it includes your state police and your local police and your county sheriff and anybody that's involved. We should be paid. We should be getting paid through all of this, period. They should not be getting paid. Both Republicans and Democrats, as I said before, in the Senate, don't pay them. In the House, don't pay them right now until we get this done. The House did what they were supposed to do, passed a clean resolution, nothing attached to it, and sent it to the Senate. And Senate Democrats are just tying it up in muck because they want to add $1.5 trillion in spending to it. And we don't have $1.5 trillion to add, okay? It's not about giving insurance to illegal immigrants. It's about cuts to the Affordable Care Act that would cause your insurance policy to possibly skyrocket. But this is just what happens. As we've said before, it's going to get worse before it gets better. There's money coming in. There's tariff money coming in. Maybe the tariffs will be able to support our way of life with no taxes, no property taxes, no any taxes that you can think of. The government would make its money off of tariff taxes, and we would get the rest. And I got to tell you, I wake up every morning and go, yeah, it would be great if my government, because I'm a shareholder, sends me a check every month. And it can be for whatever I need it to be for. It can be for groceries, it can be for rent, it could be for a new car if we needed it, it could be for a new computer if we needed it. Everybody's heard the saga of, I guess, 4 years ago, I stuffed this Dell 3570 into a box, and Donna filled it with craft room supplies as well. And we shipped it because we put it in a pod that was shipped to a storage facility in Florida. And it sat there for 4 years. I forgot about it. I really wish I hadn't forgotten about it, but set it up and it's working well. So we're here. 8:30 every morning if we can do it, Monday through Friday, and 10 a.m. on Saturdays if we can do it, and occasionally in the 7 p.m. hour if we have an opportunity to want to do it. But I like the mornings, So grab a cup of coffee now and take a swig. Whoops, I'm going to turn this around very carefully. And let's get this morning started. As I said, we're in the Schumer shutdown. It's not going to get any better. Chuck Schumer and Democrats have decided that they will shut down the government and hold it hostage because they want that $1.5 trillion in new spending. No, you don't do that. And Chuck knows that. You don't attach it to a continuing resolution to fund the government. Go to the Appropriations Committee and ask them for it, and go to all the other committees in the Senate and ask them for it, and maybe it will be voted in and you can have it that way. But, you want to hold us hostage, hold us hostage. But you're not going to like holding us hostage because President Trump gets expanded presidential powers over things that he can do. And one of the things he can do, like I said, is take money from where it is, bankrupt the bankrupt the program and shut it down while he takes the money that they have and puts it into something it should have been put into in the beginning. Simple economics. And people just want to do whatever the hell it is they want to do. Now, over in Israel, Gaza Strip, Hamas appears to be not willing to honor their terms in the peace accord. They're still reported to be killing people that they don't like and causing all sorts of problems. Now, it could just be that, we're not there yet, or other countries are not there yet, and it could be the storm before the calm as far as things go. Maybe it'll change today. I hope it does. I really do. So that's about all I had to say on that. And again, we're in day 365 of the Schumer shutdown, which I hope goes forever. And I hope when Chuck Schumer comes up for re-election right now, because there doesn't seem to be a Republican that wants to run, I got to say that I guess AOC is your choice if there's no Republican. If there is, please tell me. For mayor, I know that we don't want to elect Zohan Mamdani from Uganda, a crazy man who just wants to take over and do crazy things. I had heard rumors that President Trump and Andrew Cuomo were going to work together to possibly bringing the disgraced governor into the mayor's office. I don't know if that's a good idea. Curtis Sliwa is an option, a very good option, and you're right, might be a good option if you live in New York. You have to live in New York. Unlike Letitia James, who doesn't live in New York and is in all kinds of trouble and will hopefully lose her being Attorney General of New York and will hopefully spend some amount of time as high as 60 years in prison and pay $2 million in fines. You know, I'm tired of. I pass a law for me that I pass a law by me that they can't do. I'm tired of that. Okay, we have one tier of justice in this country that is equal for everyone. And if you want to come into this country illegally and do something bad, and then come back 13, 14, 15, 16, a billion other times and do it again, it isn't going to work that way anymore. Okay? You will answer to a judge and you will be penalized based on what you did. And I guess you will rot in one of our jails until you aren't here anymore. Or maybe you'll get a needle in your arm. I don't know. You'll get something that will stop you from being the bad person that you are. And I'm just hearing things and things and things and things through social media that I don't really want to hear anymore. Mothers killing their children because they decided that their world would be so much better if they weren't here anymore. Don't ever decide that. Okay? I'm sure there are plenty of people in your family that will take your children while you figure it all out, or plenty of people that will help you figure it all out while your children are safe, while you're safe. You know, millions of people pass away every second of every day. Marines, other vets, they're so regulated in what they do that they come back and they're not regulated like that and they just can't handle it. It's a terrible thing. It really is. And we should help them. And yes, I still believe we owe our men and women, and I did say men and women because that is what I mean, men and women, that went in, defended, their time is done. We owe them a home. We owe them a job if they still want to work. And we owe them the biggest gratitude that we could give them. That's why we do Red Friday Morning Caffeine every Friday. Speaking of that, William Lockett will join us tomorrow up in Alaska and give us a take of Alaska news. So please be with us tomorrow morning at 8:30 and be a part of that. Don't know if you can join me on the broadcast yet, but at least be in the live chat. Be in the live chat and be a part of the program. I want to apologize for the Ken Stinson incident yesterday. I guess the trolls found me and they didn't like Ray Fagan's brother Ray from the Patriots Lab, and they were slandering as much as they could. And one person was changing IDs so many times it made my head spin. If that's all that you're here for, don't do it. Stay home. Watch someone else. I don't know. But it's not worth you coming here and doing that, even on the YouTube side. It's just not worth it. And we are on YouTube, Boogie with the Bull YouTube channel. So if you're on Facebook, go over there and look around and see, because they hold things longer than the 30 days that Facebook does. I'm not going to get into that, but they do. You know, they do, because they're Google and they do something different. But go out there and make it a great day. Be very careful with liquid around your computers, because that one is liquid that I like around a computer that I love. And I would be very lost if it didn't just show up. Not even sure why it did. But go out there, make it a great day. Show everybody that you love them and listen to them, loving you and willing to help you with whatever problems you think you're having. Okay? It's important. Just be happy. Just be happy. And a lot of times you'll see a Boogie with the Bull that isn't the full 30 minutes, and sometimes it'll be over 30 minutes, and with a guest it'll be an hour or so. Today it's going to be under 30 minutes because I just can't think of anything else that I want to cover. So come in tomorrow morning, Red Friday Morning Caffeine, Boogie with the Bull, at 8:30 a.m. Eastern, so adjust yourself accordingly, and be a part of the conversation with William Lockett and others that may show up. I haven't found everybody yet, but everybody is always welcome to be on a Boogie with the Bull broadcast. That's just the way it is. All of that I ask is that you get along with everybody else on the broadcast. And then when the broadcast is over and you go back into your green room cell, you can do whatever you want. I don't want to hear it. I really don't. And if the world comes in and invades 8:30 a.m., then we'll deal with it. But right now, I'm very happy with 8:30. Gives me time to look around and find stuff to bring up. And at the same time, it gives me time to set up, and I'm very happy. So I hope people are happy with the change to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Adjust yourself accordingly. We're there Monday through Friday that we can do it on those days. And Saturdays, we will be at 10 o'clock in the morning. And not sure where in this beautiful home that Donna and I are in I will be. No, actually, we have another room. We have a craft room. If it's not being used, I can put my laptop on the desk in there and be able to do the broadcast. Otherwise, it'll be right here in the corner where I am. Yes, we're working on shades. We're working on curtains. So you will see the grace of God coming in through the window on one side, and on that note, just be happy. We are at 20 minutes, and I'm going to end it because I think we've done everything that we wanted to do. So we're going to hit double V's for victory.